Welcome to our exciting journey into the world of garden sculpture. Garden sculptures are not just adornments, they are transformative elements that infuse outdoor spaces with personality and charm. Whether it's the classical grace of a marble statue or the whimsical motion of a wind spinner, each piece tells a story, creating a unique atmosphere in any garden. They are conversation starters, mood setters, and above all, reflections of personal style and creativity. Join us as we delve into the allure of garden sculptures and uncover the potential they hold to transform your garden. Imagine stumbling upon a magnificent sculpture nestled among the foliage during a twilight garden stroll. As shadows play across its form and the evening light catches the curves and crevices, the piece seems almost alive, whispering tales of ancient times or murmuring modern secrets. Garden sculptures are more than mere decorations. They are the soul of the garden, embodying emotions and stories that resonate deeply with those who wander among them. Consider the classical sculptures with their refined grace that harks back to the days of Roman villas and Greek temples. Their timeless beauty evokes a sense of history and grandeur, making any garden feel like a part of a larger, more majestic world. On the other hand, whimsical sculptures bring a light-hearted joy and playfulness, turning simple garden paths into scenes from a fairy tale. Contemporary pieces, with their sleek lines and abstract forms, challenge the viewer, sparking curiosity and conversation. With each style, there's a unique story and a distinct charm waiting to be part of your garden narrative. Now that we've seen the possibilities, let's explore key principles to consider when selecting garden sculptures. When embarking on the journey of choosing a garden sculpture, the first factor to consider is the material. Durability is key, as your sculpture will be exposed to various weather conditions. Materials like bronze, stone, and weather-resistant metals stand the test of time, maintaining their beauty through sun, rain, and frost. Each material carries its own unique texture and finish, influencing the overall look and feel of the garden. Next, consider the scale of the sculpture. The size should complement, not overwhelm, your garden space. A large, imposing figure might suit expansive lawns or grand botanical gardens, but a smaller, more delicate piece could be perfect for intimate garden nooks. The goal is to enhance the space, not crowd it. Consistency in theme is another crucial element. Does your garden evoke a traditional romantic or perhaps a modern minimalist theme? Your sculpture should harmonize with this aesthetic. A sleek, abstract piece might clash in a garden filled with Victorian-era roses, just as a classic sculpture might look out of place among stark, modernist designs. Interaction with the natural environment is also vital. Consider how the sculpture will interact with elements such as light, shadows, and even the growth patterns of surrounding flora. Some sculptures are designed to become more captivating with natural growth, like ivy curling around a stone figure, adding a dynamic layer to the garden's narrative. Personal style should never be overlooked. Choose a sculpture that speaks to you, one that you'll love today, tomorrow, and years from now. It should reflect your personal taste and complement the garden's existing aesthetics, creating a space that feels uniquely yours. Selecting the right sculpture involves more than just aesthetics. It's about creating a cohesive narrative in your garden. By considering material durability, scale, thematic consistency, and interaction with the natural environment, you ensure your sculpture enhances your garden, transforming it into a living work of art. From elegant statues to playful kinetic art, the versatility of garden sculptures is truly astounding. Today, let's explore the myriad of forms that these art pieces can take, each offering a unique charm and narrative to the gardens they adorn. First, consider the classic beauty of statues. These are often inspired by historical figures, deities, or mythical creatures. Crafted from marble, bronze, or stone, statues can give a garden a touch of classical elegance. Imagine a serene angelic figure by a quiet pond or a majestic lion guarding the walkway. Each statue not only enhances visual interest but also anchors the garden with a sense of history and gravity. Moving on, kinetic sculptures offer a delightful contrast. These pieces are designed to move with the wind, creating a dynamic interaction with the elements. Made from metal or other reflective materials, kinetic sculptures can catch the sunlight, casting mesmerizing patterns across your garden. The movement adds a playful element, bringing an ever-changing landscape that invites the viewer to see the garden as a living, breathing entity. Abstract pieces are for those who love a touch of modernism. With their unusual forms and often vibrant colors, these sculptures challenge the viewer's perception and offer a contemporary edge. Whether it's a sweeping metallic curve or a geometric block, abstract sculptures stand as bold statements of personal style and artistic vision. Lastly, themed installations can tell a story or celebrate a specific concept. From whimsical fairy tale characters to installations that mimic natural landscapes, these sculptures create a narrative environment that can transport you to another place or time. They are particularly effective in thematic gardens, such as Japanese Zen gardens or rustic cottage-style spaces. Each type of sculpture brings its own flavor and energy, transforming your space into a dynamic outdoor gallery. Whether you lean towards the elegance of classical statues, the lively interaction of kinetic art, the bold statements of abstract forms, or the storytelling of themed installations, there's a sculpture waiting to breathe new life into your garden. Choosing the perfect sculpture is just the beginning. Placing it thoughtfully is key to harmony. When integrating a sculpture into your garden, consider it a dance between art and nature. The placement should not only complement the landscape, but also create a dialogue with its surroundings. Start by considering the sight lines from various vantage points within and outside the garden. A sculpture placed at the end of a long pathway draws the eye forward, creating a sense of depth and intrigue, while a piece positioned off-center can create delightful surprises around corners. Interaction with the plant life around the sculpture is equally vital. Consider the growth patterns and seasonal changes of the surrounding flora. A sculpture might be framed beautifully by spring blossoms, but could it be overwhelmed by summer foliage? Low-growing ground covers can highlight a sculpture without competing with it, while tall, arching grasses can frame or partially conceal it, adding an element of mystery. Viewer engagement is another crucial aspect. The scale of the sculpture in relation to the viewer can dramatically affect the experience. Larger, imposing pieces might be best appreciated from a distance where the viewer can take in the whole form. Smaller, more detailed works invite closeness, tempting visitors to lean in and appreciate the intricacies. Maintenance considerations are often overlooked but are essential for the longevity of your sculpture. Materials like bronze or stone may require different care than wood or resin. Think about accessibility for cleaning and protection from weather extremes. Placing a delicate sculpture under the canopy of a tree might protect it from rain or harsh sunlight, but consider the potential for dropping branches or sap. In conclusion, the placement of your sculpture should be a considered decision, akin to placing a jewel within a crown. Each angle and approach should offer a new interpretation, a fresh interaction with the elements of art and nature. The right placement not only enhances the beauty of the sculpture, but also the overall harmony of your garden. With the perfect sculpture in place, let's elevate its impact with strategic landscaping and lighting. Landscaping isn't just about planting flowers around your sculpture. It's about creating a dialogue between the natural and the crafted. Think of your garden's layout as a canvas, where every shrub, every stone, and every pathway leads the eye to your art piece. Start by considering plants that complement the texture and color of the sculpture. For a bronze statue, soft ferns or lush moss can highlight its verdant patina. For modern abstract pieces, structured plants like geometric topiaries can mirror the sculpture's clean lines. Next, let's talk about scale and positioning. Large sculptures may command expansive backdrops, such as sweeping lawns or dense tall hedges. Smaller pieces might nestle in intimate flower beds, where they can surprise and delight up close. Always ensure there's enough space around each piece to allow it to breathe and be appreciated from various angles. Lighting is the magic that brings your sculpture to life after sunset. The right lighting can dramatize features, creating shadows and highlights that change with the moon's phases. Consider soft uplighting for a gentle, ethereal effect, or a spotlight for a dramatic statement. Solar-powered lights are a wonderful option, blending eco-friendliness with practicality. They ensure your sculpture is highlighted without overwhelming the natural nighttime garden ambiance. By integrating thoughtful landscaping and mindful lighting, your sculpture transcends being merely a visual element. It becomes an experience. Proper landscaping and lighting turn your sculpture into a stunning focal point, mesmerizing viewers day and night. Congratulations on embarking upon this creative journey to bring art into your garden. As we've traversed the enchanting realm of garden sculpture together, we've uncovered the transformative power of these art pieces. From selecting the perfect sculpture that resonates with your personal flair to strategically placing it amidst the natural backdrop of your garden, each step has been a brushstroke in your masterpiece. Remember, your garden is more than just a plot of land. It's a canvas for your imagination. Whether you chose a classical statue to add a touch of elegance, or a whimsical, kinetic piece that dances with the wind, each sculpture plays a crucial role in telling the unique story of your space. By integrating thoughtful landscaping and subtle lighting, you've learned how to highlight your sculptures, ensuring they capture the eye and the spirit at any time of day. Thank you for joining us on this enchanting adventure. Now step out into your garden and start sculpting your personal oasis.